A wise man once told me to never, ever buy a brand new car. Now, that wise man was not Nick, but it very well could have been.
It could have. I mean, I sell used cars. I'd probably say something like that.
Nick, by the way, from Markosian Auto. And Nick, there are so many great deals out there on leases and on other things like that. So I'm wondering, why buy used? What's the benefit?
Yeah, let's talk about new car leasing. New car leasing has become very, very popular. It went from about 20% of new car sales to, I think, around 60% of new car sales. So it's hugely popular. And the reason why is because you can get a really nice car for a low payment, right?
It's appealing. It sounds good.
Sure. There's a few caveats. A lot of times you have to pay a lot of money down to get that deal. And you'll see at the bottom in the little tiny, writing, $3 grand down or $3,200 down, plus all their other fees.
Okay, so that's a big chunk of change.
It is
bigger than I thought.
And so what folks will often do once they get to the car dealership is that $199 lease turns into $249 or $279, and it starts to not be quite the deal that you thought you'd get. The other big issue with leasing is mileage restrictions. Most leases is 12,000 miles a year. My grandma puts more than 12,000 miles a year on a car.
Oh, your grandma. So she might be a good candidate for that.
She might be, yeah.
But the rest of us, though, who are here, there, running around everywhere, that might not be realistic.
Yeah, our customers put an average of 20,000 miles a year on their vehicles. So they charge crazy penalties if you go over that mileage. So just be careful and aware of that, folks. The other thing about leasing a new car is you have to have excellent credit. And a lot of folks have had a few dings in the road and don't qualify. So what a new car dealer will do if you go visit them is they'll show you a used car, and then they'll charge you a high interest rate and things like that. So if you've had a few credit dings, my suggestion is you go to a dealer that specializes in helping folks with less than perfect credit.
Nick, is it easy to damage your credit? I mean, I think some of us don't realize how often we are having to worry about that.
You max out a credit card, your credit score drops 50 points. You get a judgment on your credit, 20 points. You late on a credit card payment or a car payment, 50 points. Before you know it, you're below a 600 credit score, and you're looking at some pretty high interest rates. So yeah, it does not take much to mess up your credit.
So, and then you're out of luck and you don't get a car. So at Markosian Auto, I love it because you guys have the ability to do your own financing, and you give people who don't regularly qualify at some of these other places the chance to get a car.
Yeah, I love it when folks have gone to other car dealership or two, they've been turned down, they've been jerked around, is one of our sayings, and they come to us, and it's like a breath of fresh air, because all we need in order to get you into a car is a Utah driver's license and a good way to make the car payment, which what I mean by that is a job. So if you have a job, a driver's license, we're going to figure something out for you.
Oh, I absolutely love that. So if people want to head in, I don't know if maybe they check out the website ahead of time. Are there tips for those of us who think we want a car, aren't exactly sure what we want, but know that there's something out there for us? What are your tips, and how do we know what to do before we buy a car?
Yeah, so the internet is huge. It's a great tool. It's a great source. Check out our website. Check out some of our competitors' website. What I want to do with our website is I want to get real with you. I want to say, folks, yes, you have a 550 credit score. This is the interest rate you qualify, and it's going to be higher than normal. You're not going to get 2.99% if you have a 580 credit score. That's not going to happen. So we want to get real with you. We want to show you what we have to offer before you come in. If you're not into the website, no problem. Come see us. We get you qualified. We get you taken care of. We get you in and out and very quickly, because this is our specialty. This is what Markosian Auto does.
Well, I love that you're real. I think that's such a good way to describe the way that they do business, and honestly, it's refreshing, because how many of us have walked onto a car lot and just, you kind of get that pit in your stomach because you don't know what's going to happen,
yeah, and then
or if they're honest.
The smoke and mirrors, the smoke and mirrors, just tell me how it is, so I can make a decision.
Absolutely.
And that's what we try to do at Markosian.
We are so glad you're here, and to help all of our customers out as well, go to markosianauto.com, you guys, for all of the details. You can check out their website. It really is so informative and such a great tool for all of us out there. All the details there on your screen, and of course, we will link you at goodforutah.com as well. Nick, thanks for coming in.
Hey, it's my pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
We're back with more Good Things Utah, everybody, right after this.